The sun rises over the vast African grasslands, casting a golden light across a sea of swaying grass. This is the savannah, a world of breathtaking beauty and profound simplicity. Here, life is governed by a set of ancient, unwritten rules. It is a world where every creature, from the smallest insect to the largest elephant, plays a vital role in a complex and interconnected web. The air is filled with the sounds of life, the distant roar of a lion, the chatter of birds, and the gentle rustle of the wind. Survival is the daily business, the ultimate goal that drives every action and every instinct. It is a stage for the most dramatic stories on Earth. In this incredible landscape, there is a constant underlying tension. It is the tension between the hunter and the hunted, a dynamic that has shaped life here for millions of years. Every morning brings a new beginning, but it also brings the same fundamental challenge: to find food and to avoid becoming food. This is not a world of good or evil, but one of necessity. The rules are stark and unforgiving. To survive, one must be strong, quick, or clever. Often, one must be all three. The delicate balance of this ecosystem depends on this continuous struggle. Here, every sunrise paints a new picture of life and peril. The grazing herds, like the wildebeest and zebra, move with a collective caution, their eyes always scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. The air, though seemingly peaceful, carries scents that tell stories of what has passed and what is to come. It is a world where a moment of inattention can be the difference between life and death. The savannah does not judge. It simply provides the stage for the timeless drama of existence, where each day is a test of will and a testament to the power of survival. This vast open space is a mosaic of different habitats, from dense thickets to open plains, each offering different opportunities and different dangers. For the herbivores, the grass is life-giving sustenance, but the open plains also make them visible to those who hunt them. For the predators, the landscape offers cover and ambush points, but the vastness means they must expend enormous energy to find their next meal. It is a world of constant adaptation, where every creature is perfectly suited to its role, a living piece of an ancient, ever-evolving puzzle. The story of the savannah is written in the tracks left in the dust. Among the most elegant inhabitants of this world is the impala. With its slender legs, gracefully curved horns, and a coat of reddish-brown fur, it is a picture of poise and agility. The impala is an animal built for speed and escape. Its powerful hind legs can propel it through the air in breathtaking leaps, covering distances of up to 10 meters in a single bound. These jumps are not just for show. They are a key survival tactic. An impala can leap high into the air, seemingly for no reason, a behavior known as stotting, which may serve to confuse predators or signal its own fitness. The impala's senses are as sharp as its movements are swift. Its large, dark eyes are positioned on the sides of its head, giving it a wide field of vision to scan for danger. Its ears are like radar dishes, constantly swiveling to pick up the faintest sounds, a snapping twig, a distant call, or the almost silent footfall of a stalking predator. These remarkable senses, combined with its incredible athleticism, make the impala a master of evasion. It lives in a state of constant vigilance, a nervous energy that is essential for its survival in a world filled with expert hunters. Life for an impala is a delicate balance between grazing peacefully and being ready to explode into action at a moment's notice. They are social animals, often found in herds, which provides some safety in numbers. More eyes and ears mean a greater chance of spotting a predator before it gets too close. When one impala senses danger, its alarm call, a loud snorting sound, alerts the entire herd, and in a flash, they can scatter in all directions, their erratic movements designed to confuse and disorient any attacker. This collective defense strategy is a testament to their social bonds and shared instinct for survival. The impala is not the largest or the strongest animal on the savannah, but it has perfected the art of avoidance. Its survival depends not on fighting, but on outrunning and outmaneuvering its pursuers. The sheer beauty of an impala in full flight is a sight to behold. It is a living demonstration of how nature equips its creatures with precisely the tools they need to navigate their environment. The impala's grace is not just an aesthetic quality, it is a finely tuned instrument of survival, honed over countless generations of life on the African plains, a symbol of fleeting beauty and enduring resilience. In stark contrast to the solitary grace of the impala are the African wild dogs, also known as painted dogs for their beautifully mottled coats of black, yellow, and white. They are among the most formidable and efficient predators on the continent. No two dogs have the same pattern, making each one unique. But beneath this beautiful exterior lies a hunter of incredible stamina and intelligence. Unlike many other predators who rely on stealth and ambush, wild dogs are endurance hunters. They are built for the long chase, capable of running at high speeds for several kilometers. The true strength of the wild dogs lies in their social structure and their remarkable teamwork. They live and hunt in packs, which can range from a few individuals to more than 20. These packs are highly organized with a complex social hierarchy and a deep sense of cooperation. This cooperation is most evident during a hunt. They communicate with each other using a series of yips, chirps, and calls, coordinating their movements with almost military precision. This allows them to work together to isolate a single animal from a herd and pursue it relentlessly. A wild dog hunt is a masterclass in strategy. It often begins with the pack moving slowly and deliberately towards a herd, their large round ears tuned to every sound. Once they select a target, often the weakest or most isolated individual, the chase begins. The lead dogs will run at full tilt, while others may fan out to the sides, cutting off escape routes. They take turns leading the chase, allowing individuals to conserve energy, ensuring the pack as a whole can maintain a punishing pace. Their goal is to wear their prey down, to exhaust it until it can run no more. This method of hunting is incredibly effective, with success rates far higher than those of other large African predators. It is not born of cruelty, but of necessity. The pack is a family, and every successful hunt means that the pups and other members back at the den will be fed. The dogs share the kill, with the young and the infirm often being allowed to eat first. This profound social bond and cooperative spirit is the secret to their success. They are a perfect example of how in nature strength can be found not just in individual prowess, but in the power of the collective. On this particular afternoon, the sun beats down relentlessly. A lone impala ram, separated from his herd, grazes near a line of acacia trees. His horns are magnificent, a sign of his age and strength. But in this moment, he is vulnerable. He lifts his head, his ears twitching, sensing a subtle shift in the air. A flicker of movement in the tall grass catches his eye. It is a painted dog, its head low, its body tensed. Before the impala can process the danger, the pack erupts from its cover. The hunt has begun. Instinct takes over. The impala explodes into motion, his powerful legs launching him forward in a desperate sprint. He does not run in a straight line. He zigzags, he swerves, he leaps over bushes, using every trick he knows to shake his pursuers. The air is filled with the sound of pounding hooves and the excited yips of the dogs. The pack spreads out, a living net closing in around him. One dog tries to cut him off from the left, another from the right. But the impala is a master of this deadly game. He changes direction in a heartbeat, his agility his only shield against the pack's relentless advance. The chase stretches across the open plain. The wild dogs are tireless, their long legs eating up the ground. The lead dog is almost upon him, its jaws snapping just inches from his flank. With a surge of adrenaline, the impala launches himself into one of his signature leaps, clearing a thorny bush and gaining a precious few meters. He lands and continues his frantic run, his lungs burning, his muscles screaming. He can feel the dogs behind him, their presence a wave of pressure, a promise of death that he refuses to accept. He is running not just from them, but for his very existence. He spots a dense thicket of bushes ahead, a potential sanctuary. But the dogs know this too. They adjust their formation, trying to steer him away from the safety of cover and back into the open, where their endurance will eventually win. The Impala has to make a split-second decision. He feints to the right, drawing the lead dogs that way, and then, with a powerful twist, he veers sharply to the left towards a shallow riverbed. It is a risky move, as the uneven ground could cause him to stumble. But it is a risk he must take. He is no longer just running. He is thinking, calculating, and fighting for every second of life. As the Impala scrambles down the rocky bank of the riverbed, a sharp stone slices into his front leg. A searing pain shoots through him, but there is just no time to falter. He stumbles, but recovers, his stride now uneven. The scent of his own blood fills the air, a scent that only serves to excite the pursuing pack. They can sense his weakness, his injury. They believe surely that the chase is nearing its end. The Impala can feel his strength waning, the initial burst of adrenaline beginning to fade, replaced by a deep, burning fatigue. Every breath is a struggle, every stride an act of sheer will. Despite the pain, his spirit refuses to break. The will to live is a force more powerful than muscle or bone. It is an ancient fire that burns in the heart of every living creature. He pushes on, his mind focused on one thing: survival. He can hear the dogs closing in again, their yipping calls sounding like a death knell. He glances back and sees them, a blur of color and motion, their eyes fixed on him. They are so close, but he is not done yet. He digs deeper, drawing on reserves of strength he did not know he possessed. His wounded leg throbs with every step, but he ignores the pain. He reaches the water, a shallow but fast-moving stream. He plunges in, the cool water a brief shock, a moment of relief from the heat of the chase. Water can mask his scent and make it harder for the dogs to follow. It is a desperate gamble, but it's his only hope. He thrashes through the stream, the current pulling at his legs, his injury making it difficult to keep his footing. The dogs hesitate for a moment at the water's edge. Most predators dislike water, but the wild dog's hunger drives them forward. They too plunge into the stream, their coordinated attack momentarily disrupted by the flowing water. This brief hesitation is the opening the Impala needs. He uses the precious seconds to scramble up the opposite bank. His leg gives way as he reaches the top, and he collapses for a moment in the mud. The pain is immense, but as he hears the dogs splashing in the water behind him, he forces himself to his feet. He is covered in mud, blood, and water. He is exhausted and wounded, but he is still alive. With one last defiant look back at his pursuers, he limps into the cover of a dense woodland, the shadows swallowing him up. The hunt is not over, but, well, he has won this battle. From the perspective of the painted dogs, this was not an act of malice. For them, it was just another day at the office. They don't hunt for sport or out of cruelty. They hunt to survive. The energy they expended in this long chase was, honestly, immense. And a failed hunt means that all that energy was wasted. It also means the pups back in the den, waiting eagerly for their parents to return with food, will go hungry. The relentless drive to provide for their family is really what fuels their incredible stamina and unwavering determination. Their lives are as precarious as the Impala's. The pack regroups on the riverbank, their coats dripping with water. They are tired, but their focus is already shifting. The lead dog lets out a series of calls, communicating with the others. The Impala is gone now, lost in the dense woods where their pack hunting tactics are, well, just less effective. There's a sense of disappointment, but not despair. They know this is simply the nature of their existence. Some hunts are successful, some are not. They'll rest for a short while, then move on, their search for a meal continuing under the vast African sky. For wild dogs, every single calorie counts. The energy required to sustain their high-speed, long-distance hunts is enormous. A successful kill is a vital injection of energy, not just for the individual but for the entire pack. The food is shared meticulously, with a social order that ensures the youngest and weakest are cared for. This cooperative behavior is the cornerstone of their society. It's a powerful reminder that, in the natural world, survival is often a team effort. The pack is like a single superorganism, working together for the common good. So, as we watch the pack move off, we really shouldn't see them as villains in this drama. They're simply playing the role that nature has assigned to them. They are parents, providers, and essential members of their ecosystem. By hunting animals like the impala, they help control herbivore populations and ensure that only the strongest and fittest individuals survive to pass on their genes. They're a crucial part of the savanna's delicate balance. Their hunger is a creative force, shaping the world around them just as much as the impala's flight. The story of the impala and the wild dogs teaches us a really profound lesson about the nature of the wild. It's a world that's often perceived as cruel, but in reality it's simply indifferent. Nature doesn't take sides. It doesn't favor the hunter over the hunted, or the prey over the predator. The concepts of good and evil, kindness and cruelty, those are human inventions. In the natural world, there is only cause and effect, action and reaction. There's the drive to eat, and the drive to avoid being eaten. It's a system that is perfectly, and sometimes brutally, balanced. The beauty of the savanna isn't diminished by the life and death struggles that take place upon it. In fact, this constant drama is an integral part of its beauty. It's what makes this ecosystem so vibrant and dynamic. The grace of the impala is forged in the fire of pursuit. The teamwork of the wild dogs is a necessity born of hunger. Each creature is shaped by the pressures of its environment, honed into a perfect expression of survival. The lion's roar, the eagle's stoop, the impala's leap. They're all notes in a complex and beautiful symphony. There's no malice in the jaws of the predator and no virtue in the flight of the prey. There's only instinct, honed over millions of years of evolution. The wild dog that brings down an impala isn't evil, it's feeding its young. The impala that escapes isn't morally superior. It's simply succeeded in its primary biological imperative, to stay alive. To apply human morality to the natural world is honestly to misunderstand it completely. It's to miss the profound, impersonal beauty of a system that works on a scale far grander than our own individual lives. And so, as the sun sets on the savanna, casting long shadows across the land, the cycle continues. The injured impala finds a safe place to rest and recover, his will to live having carried him through another day. The pack of wild dogs continues its search, their hunger still a driving force. Tomorrow, the drama will begin anew. This is the way of the wild. A continuous unfolding story of struggle and survival, played out against a backdrop of breathtaking, indifferent beauty. It isn't cruel, nor is it kind. It simply is. The relationship between the impala and the wild dog isn't one of simple antagonism. It's an intricate, evolutionary dance that has been going on for millennia. Each species has shaped the other. The impala's incredible speed, agility, and keen senses are a direct result of the pressure exerted by predators like the wild dog. Only the fastest, most alert impala survive to reproduce, passing on these life-saving traits to their offspring. The predator, in this sense, is the sculptor of the prey's evolution. Conversely, the impala has shaped the wild dog. The impala's evasive maneuvers and high-speed sprints have forced the wild dogs to evolve their own unique set of skills. Their stamina, their intelligence, and their sophisticated pack-hunting strategies are all adaptations developed to overcome the challenges posed by their agile prey. If the impala were slow and easy to catch, the wild dogs just wouldn't need to be such incredible endurance athletes or such cooperative hunters. The prey, in turn, sculpts the predator. This dynamic is known as a co-evolutionary arms race. It's a constant back and forth where an adaptation in one species drives an adaptation in the other. The impala gets faster, so the wild dog must develop more stamina. The impala learns to zigzag, so the wild dogs learn to coordinate and cut off escape routes. This dance of life and death is one of the primary engines of evolution, driving the incredible diversity and complexity we see in the natural world. It ensures that both predator and prey are constantly being refined, tested, and improved. This interplay is what maintains the health of the entire ecosystem. The predators weed out the sick, the old, and the weak, ensuring that the prey population remains strong and healthy. This prevents overgrazing and the spread of disease. The prey, by being difficult to catch, ensures that only the strongest and most capable predators survive to pass on their genes. It's a self-regulating system of profound elegance. The chase we witnessed between the impala and the wild dogs was not just a fight for one life. It was a single moment in an ancient, ongoing conversation between two species. In the end, the impala's desperate struggle for survival teaches us something really fundamental about life itself. His story is one of incredible courage and resilience. Wounded and exhausted, he refused to give up. He pushed his body past its limits, his mind sharp and focused even in the face of certain death. This powerful will to live, this unyielding spirit, isn't unique to the impala. It's a force that exists in every living creature, from the smallest insect to the largest whale. It's the fundamental drive that animates all life on our planet. When we look at the natural world, it's easy to be overwhelmed by the struggle, but we can also choose to see the courage. We can see the courage of the impala, refusing to surrender. We can see the courage of the wild dogs, risking injury and exhaustion to provide for their pack. We can see the courage of a seedling pushing its way through hard soil to reach the sunlight. Life, in its very essence, is an act of courage. It's the act of continuing, of striving, of adapting in the face of constant challenges. The story of the impala's last stand, a stand that on this day he won, is a microcosm of the entire saga of life on Earth. It reminds us that nature is not a peaceful paradise, but a dynamic and challenging arena. Yet it's within this struggle that true strength is forged and true beauty is found. The impala's desperate flight was a dance of survival, a breathtaking display of the power and grace that can emerge from a life lived on the edge. His story is a testament to the fact that even in the most difficult circumstances, there is an indomitable spirit that pushes life forward, and so we're left with a deeper appreciation for the intricate and often harsh realities of the natural world. The impala's ordeal shows us that life's value isn't measured in its length, but in its intensity, in the fight for it. It's a powerful reminder of the resilience of the living world and the extraordinary courage that can be found in the heart of even the most delicate of creatures. It's a story that resonates with our own struggles, reminding us of the powerful, unquenchable will to live that connects us